Hey, Chan. Welcome, viewers, subscribers, followers, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes. Hey, I'm doing some painting in my bunker, my dumpster that I bought, and everybody's giving their little 2 cents, 3 cents, half a buck analysis on what's going on in the election. And I thought I would chime in because there's a lot of bogus info going on. Now, I don't go live too much. I did a long time ago, or I did in studio in the very beginning. And they shut me down during COVID, a lot of the stuff, because, they didn't want the truth out. They meaning the principalities in darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places. But listen, I wanted to show you folks this because a lot of these pundits that have their talk shows that are famous and well-known and successful, and a lot of times they're correct. I want you folks to see something here. Also, by the way, I did sign up for Twitter, which I was never on, but when Elon took over, I thought, well, I can AR-15 my thoughts without... or I should say with impunity. So that said, John YouTube, John Wise Guy at John YouTube. So I think it's just at John YouTube. I called a couple of elections before anybody did. You can go on and it's verifiable, just like I did in COVID. If you go back to my very first video that I posted. So I'm going to go to states right now. I want you folks to see this. Okay, I called Nevada a while back to see. The following morning, I called Nevada. Okay, you can go on my Twitter account, see it. I called Oregon for the dyke, the bull dyke, or the lesbian, or however she wants to be addressed. I don't know. LGBTQ member, I don't know, but I believe her name is Tech. I called her winning the election on the morning of November 9th. So having said that, and by the way, I also said that Whitmer would win before anybody else. Hochul, well, those are easy, right? Like Gav Newsom won a minute before the close of the voting. So what I want to show you now is stay with me and let's go to Nevada. I called Nevada for Laxalt, Lombardo, and this is why. And this is why, one of the reasons why I think what's going on is that salmon out of water for a week and a half. It's stinky, it smells, and this is what I want you to see, okay? And this is why I'm able to make the calls, and a lot of people aren't, and it's why I made the call with COVID. So let's go to Nevada, Lombardo. Okay, right here, this guy. Republican, Laxalt, Republican. They weren't supposed to win. For sure, Laxalt, he was kind of an outside shot at winning. Oz had a way bigger shot of winning his state, and so did Herschel Walker and a few other senators that were running. So I think this one caught Nevada off guard. Here's the problem I'm having, why I know there's shenanigans going on. If you look at the results, okay, this pink area, okay, means that the votes haven't come in yet. If it's dark shaded, the votes are fully counted, okay? So if you look over here for Laxalt, and look what has been counted, okay? Clark County, 100% reported, okay? And the polls are closed, okay? 100% reported in, all right? That means the results are already done. That's why it's colored. And all of the rest of the state here is colored, okay? And up here, the two most liberal places in Nevada are the blue areas, okay? They're already counted and done. And Laxalt's still winning. There's no way he can lose the race. That's why I called it. So what are they doing? Why do they still have to count? Because they got to cook up some votes, right? They got to gin it up. This is why I say this is a fraud. These guys won, okay? The reason why I said Kotek would win in Oregon, and let's go to Oregon real quick. And if I'm talking too fast, let me know in the feedback. All right, let's go to Oregon, Kotek, okay? I said she was going to win Wednesday morning, all right? Let's go to Oregon. There she is, okay? So you see the number? When I called her winning, she was up by about 18,000 votes. Now she's up by 52,000, 80% in. Why is John calling it? Okay. Why? Because the entire blue area here, all right, let's go to here. Right here. Not Columbia. Okay. Here. Let's go to Washington. Okay. Washington County. What do you see? Blue. Hold on. Washington County's blue, right? And she's beating Drazen 2-1 with 63% reported. So she's going to still get way more 2-1, 1 3/4 to 1 ratio. She's going to get, okay, more than Drazen. It's a done deal, okay? And believe me, I don't want Kotek, all right? But I'm a factual guy. I'm a logical guy, okay? And this is why she's going to win and why I called it. And go look at my, what do you call it? The Twitter channel, all right? Coming over here, this guy, he's a done deal, all right? And this one here, I don't know what's going on. I don't even care about that. But she's going to win it. They haven't called it yet. Trust me, all right? Now, let's go to, pardon me, squirreling this all up. Let's go to Arizona. I said a couple of days ago that Arizona would not go to, okay, let me see. We're having a problem here, folks. Stay with me. That Kerry Lake would not win and Masters would not win. And boy, that crushes me if Kerry Lake doesn't win because she is fabulous. Articulate, pleasant on the eyes, wise, energetic. I mean, just all around cupcake. All right, here we go. Okay. This is why I thought they were going to lose. And now I don't know, which is a lot better than throwing in the towel. Why are they taking so long to count the votes? Because they're cooking the books again. So they had machinery go south. They couldn't print out ballots. Katie Hobbs mentioned Anthem. If you go into one of my videos and go to Anthem, it's solid red. The place is immaculate. There's not a Democrat for miles, unless they're on the side of the freeway in a camp, and that doesn't really fly very well. That doesn't fly very well with Maricopa County or Phoenix. All right, so let me show you here what I'm talking about. I'm trying to make sure if I'm getting feedback from you guys, and I don't know if I am. Oh yeah, there we go. D. Anderson, all righty. Okay, now let me give a shout out to a couple people that I try to. Sugar Mama, hello. Palm Springs, Carrie, hello. Big D, Dennis, Bullhead, and his votes are already in. Here's Big D right here. Solid, rock solid red, okay? You don't go into that place unless you got flags up, all right? And you know what I mean. A lot of the flags there that are flying right now are FJB. My initials are JFB. So anyways, but this is where Dennis is, all right? And give a shout out to Kim Marie, Prescott, I think it's Al or Fred, Eddie, all you folks. I appreciate all you. But look at here. Here's the deal. This is the only area right here, okay? Maricopa County that hasn't been counted. Let me highlight it for you. Okay, that's Maricopa. Hobbs has got an advantage. How much? I don't know. How many votes have been counted? We know, okay, right here. But Maricopa County is not like Los Angeles County. LA County is generally a cesspool, a giant cesspool. There are certain locations that you can just say, hey, this is fairly a solid area. But generally speaking, the entire LA County is solid blue. It looks like this, okay? So with Maricopa, you've got Scottsdale in here, Anthem in here, Peoria. You come down here into Chandler, Gilbert right in here, Mesa. Those are all conservative locations, towns, cities in Maricopa County, okay? Everything else has been counted. Liberal left-wing Tucson counted. Flagstaff with the Airhead University counted, okay? They're probably still wearing masks up there, all right? All of that's been counted. So the problem with trying to make any kind of a call for me on this is Maricopa. Kari Lake says that a lot of the votes that haven't been counted are, you know, your Scottsdale, Anthem, Peoria, who else? Parts of Glendale, Litchfield Park, and I'm just shooting off places off the top of my head. I don't know Maricopa County that well because I'm not in Maricopa County, all right? Now, I'm going to try to go down there tomorrow because I have to go down there to Phoenix, the Valley, to see, to pick some stuff up. But I wanted to point this out to you folks. So Kari Lake is down by about 14,000 votes, 15. That was a little bit tighter than that. See, because these votes can be coming in from the shady areas, all right, in areas that they could easily whip some out. And I truly believe, again, this is all intentional. These delays have to go down. It's obvious, right? In a state that is a toss-up state. So last time there were 6 states that got delayed. Never before has an election been delayed, a presidential election ever, except for 2000 Bush, and that was because you could physically see the ballot screwed up, okay? That was a far different cry than having ballots coming in the back door from different mailboxes, unlicked envelopes, unstamped, digging them out of trash cans, dumpsters, having some few homeless guys come in and drop some off. That was a far cry from that. So last time, 6 states delayed the final tally in that election. And that's why me and a lot of other people think something went down. Well, I told all the people, I made the claim that it's going to go down again because we didn't stop it. And you know what I say, if you don't stop it, it will come. And here it is again. So I also said that this guy who beat Walker barely, Warnock, I said he would win when Walker was winning because they hadn't counted the votes in Fulton County. So what these guys do is hey, Dave, brother, how are you? What these guys do is they want to keep the votes open, not fully reported in the liberal areas. And that way they can cook them up and say, well, this is a liberal area anyways. I think one of the ways to resolve this in the future is get those done first, and then you can hurry up and question them as well if they're done first. Obviously, I'm a guy, hey, walk it in, man. Walk in the ballot, not a problem. We used to do it all the time. I still vote in person. It's not a problem. If you got to make it a holiday for pickleheads, fine. Let's do it on Martin Luther King Day. Let's have voting. Okay, we could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, right? Call it MLK Day and voting day, because we don't need to add any more holidays. So here you go. This is a problem, folks. You see that? That is Maricopa County, and that's where a majority of the votes are going to come from. And who knows how it's going to roll. All right. So I wanted to get that out there to you folks. I'll be shooting a lot more of my videos in the city and whatnot. I'll go down tomorrow. I'll put some more up, but I wanted to lay this out for you folks. All right. It was real important for me, I felt, to do this, to try to educate people on what was going on. So again, the reason why there's a delay is because they probably have to cook up a lot of votes, because they had to cook up a lot of votes with the 2020 election. And it was the same thing. They went into Wayne County, Detroit. You went into Dane County, Madison. I believe that's where Madison is. Milwaukee County. That's where they went in. The delays came in so they could cook the votes. They could cook the books. Okay. Georgia, Fulton County, blown water lines. I mean, really? Come on. The printing machine, Maricopa, really? Come on. The reason why it couldn't happen in Florida, well, go ahead and figure it out. There's a lot of conservatives there, and they're still law-abiding citizens. So, let's see, to give you folks a little bit of hope, and it's all going to go down the toilet anyways. The whole country's going down the toilet. We all know that. To give you some hope, Arizona's voted Democrat, oh my gosh, maybe 12 times for governor. Twice they've voted for a president prior to this guy, this robot cat, James Biden. And so this is their third time. But voting governor, they voted about 12 times. Also, Florida voted twice for Obama. Arizona didn't vote either time for him. And Florida, look at Florida. It's starting to sling red now. And I was shocked that it was going to sling as red as it is now by the wider margin. So, you could say, are the people changing and morphing into becoming red, or have red people moved into that state? And that's what I think what's going on. Because obviously you've heard he won by 30,000 votes against a guy that he ran against, darker skinned gentleman, I forget his name, that was found in a hotel room with a bunch of crack or meth or something and a bunch of dirty magazines. He beat that guy by 30,000 votes, and he beats Chris by 1.5 million votes, which is stunning. So even if these votes, okay, even if these votes don't, let's go to California just to see what's going on there. And it's a solid blue state now. Even if these votes don't, even if they come in and they're counted on time, it doesn't mean there's not cheating, because it's all done by computer. I mean, that's just like a bot throwing you off because you said COVID the wrong way, or you said Obama the wrong way, or you said a dirty word, or you said something offensive. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. So it really cracks me up, the analysis that people get. Now, look, I'm going to show you this real quick, okay? We're on California. Hi, whoever you are. Dave Ellis! Doc, what's going on? Yes, DeSantis is solid. And he's a lot like Trump, so these people that act like he's not. Trump, it don't matter to me if he runs again. I love him, but he's getting older, so it might be starting to affect his emotions, all right? But DeSantis is rock solid. I think Trump paved the way for all these people, but they better get on it. If they get the House, they better get on it, man. No holes barred, man. They got to get on it. They got to go after all these people, all these crooks. Hey, listen, so here's California, okay? You see all this down here? You see San Diego? You see that? That's scary, man, all right? I want you to see that right there, okay? San Diego, Newsom, okay? 53 to 46. 15 years ago, that was red. Solid blue now. If you look at all these other places, look at San Bernardino, okay? They barely voted for this guy, Dale. Look at Riverside, okay? The conservative guy won by 5,000 votes out of 300,000. This is scary stuff, man, all right? El Dorado, Alpine, Newsom, okay? Mono, look at this. Mono, Newsom. Are you kidding me? All right? So you go all up in here, Mendocino, all of it. It's scary stuff, folks. That's why John had to get out. John used to live here, okay? All right? Ventura County, it's not all in yet. It says, see, now you see here? This is what I'm talking about. 0 have been reported. Well, we know it's more than that, okay? Because there's 160,000 that have been reported or calculated, okay? But it's at 0. Now there's about 900,000 people in Ventura County, all right? So you've got 171,228 here, okay? I'm sure it may double that, but look at it. 55% for Newsom. I was there 20 years ago, and it was red. Now look at it. It's blue. It's blue. This stuff is spreading and spreading like the plague. That's why in Ventura you got needles on the ground, graffiti everywhere, cracked roads, neglect, deferred maintenance, homelessness, sleep. It's just spreading. It's spreading everywhere. So that's all I got for you, folks. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. And I just really I felt led to spit this out for you folks. I'll have a setup here pretty soon where I can get on a lot of these current events. And I'm still going to go out. I'm going to hit Vegas. I'll hit Vegas. I'll do a bunch of good street scenes out there on my bike. I think I have a ticket out there that may be outstanding and they may haul me in. So if I do go out there on my bike, somebody be prepared to come pick me up, okay? I don't know if those bikes are legal out there. I let it lapse. What the irony is the bill's due in Arizona. So I could just pay it, okay? I usually don't skate on stuff like that, but it just kind of got stuck between the chain link fence, so to speak. So there you go, folks. John, out. Thank you for watching, disseminating, commenting, discerning, hucksters, tricksters, beatniks, all of you folks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Deke, I got you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for stepping in. Go back and watch it. Yes, out, 572. Chico, thank you. Thank you, folks. Love y'all. Out. Let's see here if I can. Oh, there you go, Loke. Thanks, brother. I'll keep talking until I figure this out. Peace, yes.